Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Housing Technology Conference.
The world we live in is changing at an unprecedented speed, and industry is uncertain. Our society is dynamic. I think having a mindset, which I refer to as the adventure mindset, to embrace the unknown with optimism and have the courage to stretch beyond our comfort zones, I think is more important than ever. I think it's critical.
I think the customers that we're starting to engage with are absolutely now starting to be adventure ready. They're starting to think differently, starting to talk to us differently, and starting to really embrace new technologies to be ready for that adventure as they go forward.
The housing sector has changing challenges year on year through budget, through changes in legislation, and therefore always has to be adventure ready.
I think traditionally in housing it was quite a risk-averse sector, and I think listening to some of the conversations going on today, people are really up for things like IoT, using Alexa, using chatbots. So I think the appetite is now slowly growing.
I think the sector is very risk-averse. They have a lot of regulation, but I think they do need to look at new and interesting things which are on the horizon and actually are happening now. And it's time to take a bit of a chance.
We feel we're adventure ready, we feel the solutions are, and the people that we've been speaking to this morning have actually come to us and said, look, I feel like I want to go on an adventure, but I need some help and guidance, and I think that's where we can offer that.
Housing associations traditionally have been very slow. We can see there's a lot more interest. It's time for change, and I think that's what they need. They need to sit there and embrace the change and actually focus on those improvements.
There's a journey for them. They're going through the transformation at the moment. Transformation is a big part of the businesses, and the adventure ready side of it is coming out of the transformation suite, but they're not there yet.
Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me pride and great privilege to introduce Sir Clive Woodward.
There's not a business out there that's not struggling with change, but understanding, we're in a very dynamic way in terms of technology and everything that's going on, which I think is fantastic. Using technology to really kind of scope out how we're going to do this is a secret to it, but you're using everyone's experience there.
They do want to embrace the challenges. It's quite heartwarming really, because they see that they want to provide a good service. They just want a slightly easier route to get there than what has been available to them in the past. In this particular sector, I think people are dealing with a lot of legacy investment, so they'd probably love to go on that adventure, but there's always going to be things that are holding them back, and they need to figure out how they overcome that challenge.
I think definitely they are. They've proven themselves time and time again that actually, certainly this year where expansion has been such key on most of their agendas, that actually they've been doing so well tackling that challenge. So it's been really impressive.
We absolutely have some clients we work with in the sector. Their main goal is to be innovative. It depends hugely on the organisation, but certainly we're working with some housing associations that really want to drive change, and they can see themselves doing that through technology.
So the things that I see coming out, particularly from the large organisations and even actually from some of the small organisations, they are being ambitious, they're being adventurous, and it's good to see.
I think there's been a real shift in sort of the thought of the senior people within housing associations to become much more digitised and to start really pushing the boundaries of what they can do.
It is about having a clear objective, a clear goal, a clear problem, for want of a better phrase. And then it's about aligning individuals and organisations with the right culture, the right values, enabling people to empower their part of the project.
Teamwork is a biggie. We like to get involved and be part of the team with our clients. So it really is about building a proper relationship. I know partnership is a bit of a cliche these days, but we do like to really get in with people and work properly at whatever the task is that we're doing with them.
It's very much the meeting of minds because our customers know what they want. You know, there's so much technology out there and so much information that all they really do is want, you know, confirmation from what they know. So it's really about collaboration with our customers.
Teamwork and communication is key to anything. Whatever you're implementing, setting up as a business, actually making sure that people work together as a team and collaborate so that you all have a good understanding of what your end goals are. Because I think sometimes that gets lost as you go through your path, actually understanding what you actually want to achieve in the end.